How you doing today? This is Nathan Lawson again with JTech, Diesel Technology Program. Today I'm going to be showing you something different. I'm going to be showing you how to operate the MDX 225. Basically what that is a circuit test. How to test basically your battery, alternator, starter, other electric functions if you so. How it works is you need to put a positive and a negative basically to the battery like you're jumping a regular car, and it only turns on like so. So I'm going to start off by putting this to my negative side. Put one on my negative side and put one on my positive side. As soon as I touch it to the positive side, it should give my reader some electricity. So you see it automatically turns my reader on like that. Okay, so it was low battery at first. I must have had my hood open too long. But basically right now what I'm going to do is the battery location, it's in my vehicle. So I'm going to put in vehicle. If it's out of the vehicle, I'll put out. Press enter right here. If it's top post, side post, or jump start post, which is neither nor except top post. So I'm just going to scroll up to top post and hit enter. It's an automotive, not no motorcycle or marine. So I'm just going to hit automotive, I'm sorry. And it's just regular flooded. So I'm going to hit enter again. So basically what I want to check, this is what I want to check for. I'm going to start off, well, I can just show you basically the CCAs, which means cold cranking amps. Where you can find the cold cranking amps on your battery is usually at the top. And it'll just say it right on so. It says cold cranking amps right there. So 650. So what I'm going to do is select on my MDX 225. I'm going to select cold cranking amps, and I'm going to put in that 650 right there. So I'm going to go up. I'm going to move it up to 650. And press enter. After that, after a test, it should give me the functions it wants me to do for it to test. It reads right now, it just measured.
Good better.
It's going to keep going back for that, but it's measuring 589 cold cranking amps out of 650, which is not so bad, not so good, but whatever. It says I'm at 12.61 volts in my battery voltage, which is pretty good because 12 and over, 12.4 usually it's typical reading. So now I'm just going to press enter for standard test, and what it's telling me to do is start my engine. So I want to start the engine now. Cranking normal time is 11.5. I'm going to press enter for my next test. I'm checking my alternator output. So now what it wants me to do is rev my engine with my loads off. It should give me a reading after I rev my engine. All right. It's testing my alternator. Now it's telling me to turn my high beams on and blower motor at the same time. So basically what that wants me to do is turn on my highlights, my high beams right here, and my air, and idle the engine. Now it's testing my alternator at idle while the loads are on. Rev engine while the loads are on. He has a very heavy foot. It's gonna run out all of my gas. I don't have that much gas. Rev engine not detected. Alright, rev it. Alright, good. Alright, turn off loads. And engine. Thank you. Alright, now what it's telling me is basically my reading is loaded from, with the no loads is 14.53 volts. With the loads is 14.33 volts. which reading basically no problems, and I'm pretty good and don't have to change out yet. But that's basically the breakdown of the whole charging unit and how you want to check your system. Usually if you want to print it out, I can't print out right now off mine, but if you want to print it out, it's just a button right here just for you to print it out just as easy. That way you can give it to the customer and they would know exactly what's going on with their car as far as charging system. Thank you for watching and see you next time with J-Tech Diesel Technology.